Hey, David Breslow here, and in today's short video tip, I want to talk to you tennis players about a way to not take things personally so that you can regain your energy, your focus, and reduce your stress by quite a whole lot during match play or practice or any other place, actually. So it's a really great tool that I like to talk about. Do you ever notice that when things aren't going well, or when you start to make unforced errors, or things are just not going the way that you hoped during a match, that you often, the self-talk that often comes out for most tennis players is, I'm no good, I suck, I this, I that, I whatever. Really important, I really want you to hear what I'm saying now. Because I statements, anytime you use the word I, and whatever else you put after that, tends to be taken very personally. Why wouldn't it? You're saying, I'm no good. Well, when you say things like that, that's very difficult to recover from, because that now goes in deep. Now you're hitting yourself deep into an emotional area that makes it very difficult to recover from. And what happens is you start getting frustrated, you start getting angry, you start making poor choices, you speed things up, you slow things down. Whatever your particular way of handling all that is not good for your game, period. So here's the cool tool. I'd like you to switch the word I for the word that. And here's what I mean. Instead of saying, I'm no good, you can say, that was no good. And here's the mind-body difference of doing that. Every time you say the word I, like I mentioned before, it's personal. Every time you say the word that now becomes something out there. It's something away from you. That was a bad shot. That was a poor serve. That was a poor choice. That was a poorly struck forehand. That was a mistake. That was a poor choice in shot selection. Whatever it might be, whatever's going on with you at the time on the court, replace the word I with the word that. Instead of I suck, it's that sucked. That was a bad choice. That was a horrible play. That was a horrible point. That was a horrible decision. That was a poor second serve. That was a poor choice of placement. Whatever it might be, replace the word I with the word that. Even as I'm saying it to you now, I can literally feel the difference in my body. So I'm going to ask you right while you're listening to this video to do it right now. Say I and then add in whatever you usually say. Just for an example, I'm no good. Okay? Everybody has said that at different times. I've said it many times in the past. I'm no good. What does that feel like? Does that feel good or does that feel bad? Does that feel light or does that feel heavy? Chances are it feels bad and it feels heavy. Now I'd like you to say, that was no good. That was no good. What does that feel like now? What does that feel like in your body? Is that a good feeling or a bad feeling? A light feeling or a heavy feeling? Well, if you're like most tennis players, your answer is going to be, it's either a neutral feeling or a lighter feeling. Either way, that's better than the heavy feeling and the negative feeling that comes with the word I. So try this. Try this at practice. Try this when you're on the court with your teaching pro. Try it when you're playing a practice match. Try it when you're playing social tennis. It doesn't matter. Just watch the difference. When you change those two little words, I now becomes that. And watch what happens to the way you feel and how that affects the way you move on and play the game. Dave Breslow, thanks for being here. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.